game does not let you leave under any circumstances. That's because today we're going to enter games that are impossible to exit, and even super obscure games that hide bizarre secrets. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment which country you live in. And that's why I separated these mysterious little boxes, where behind each one there is a bizarre Roblox game. And we're going to start by opening the first little box, where we can't leave the game. Guys, please someone help me. I can't leave this game. Not only me, but all these people who are playing here, nobody can leave. If by any chance you decide to click this button up here, which is supposed to leave the game, this is what happens. You're simply thrown back here. It's impossible to leave this game, and that's why the game has several things for us to do here. For example, here we have a garden of Ban Noob House. Here we can turn into a Sprung, or rather, we can turn into an Among Us character and exit. Let's go. Of course it doesn't work. This door is fake. This game here is going to drive you crazy. There's even a little noob who is very sad. Why are you sad? Noob!
He's behind me, right?
Yes, Noob, he's behind you. That ugly and horrible creature. It's Garden of Ban. It's better for us to get out of here, right? Who knows what could happen to us? I already want to leave this game. Please. Oh, I just remembered. We're always teleported back here again. I don't want to stay here. Please, someone get me out. I don't want to keep playing this all day. My mom is going to kill me. But here it looks like there's some kind of maze. Let's go through here and see what's at the end of it. This maze is actually pretty easy to get through. If we move the camera away like this, we can see the entire path from above, and that makes it much easier to complete the challenge. Look at this, right here in the corner. Guys, there's a sad bacon. He's probably super sad because he's stuck in this game forever. And it looks like at the end here there are several Among Us more, but I don't want to turn into an Among Us. This place where I'm has several fun things for us to do. A lot of things really. Like for example, we can climb these stairs until we reach the head of the giant noob, until you get to the super banana dance. And then he just gave me a badge and also gave me a banana that, if you place it on the ground, makes others slip. And it doesn't stop there, because if we come exactly here, we can slide on the super fun slide. There's also this water park, this obby that is pretty strange to get through, and another slide. But all of this in this game is made so we don't remember that we can't leave the game, because if we try to leave, we get reconnected again. Everything in this game is made to keep you stuck in it forever. There's even a VIP door here, and I have access. I can drink this here, which is kind of like a beverage. And not only that, there are also several warts like this one, this Mario one here, this other Sonic one here. My god, what did I just turn into? I want to leave this game. I want to leave. Leave me alone. Yeah, guys, it looks like I'm going to have to use the good old task manager trick. From here, with just one click, we can forcibly close Roblox. And that way we're no longer trapped inside that horrible game. I don't know if you noticed, but we have two mysterious purple boxes. Behind them is hidden the most bizarre game of all. But first, let's open this other little box, where there's the game that you absolutely cannot leave. Yeah, this one here is another one of those games we can't leave. If we try to leave, we get sent back inside again. However, as you can see, it's just me here, and all of this is going to change. That's because I'm going to call all the subscribers from the channel to participate in this video. And if you also want to participate in the channel's videos, just follow me on my Roblox profile, which is the one on the screen. Click the 3 dots and press the follow button, and then you'll participate in the videos. And look guys, the first people are already joining. Welcome, welcome. I think you made the worst choice of your lives, because you'll never be able to leave here again. Yeah, you can be sure you're going to regret entering my server. Perfect, a lot of people joined. Look at how many people are here. Yeah, the server practically got full. Yeah, and it's true, I can't leave, just like all these players can't either. I'm sorry to say it, but you won't be able to leave here. Let's go. Now it's time for us to complete the challenges this game has. One of them is completing this big colorful obby. We just need to make a few small jumps right here, and my god, wait a second. Who's this guy flying here? Look there guys, how can you do that? Man, you're flying. That's impossible. I only have small impression, but I think you might be hacking. That's weird. Man, we've got a hacker here. Be careful not to get banned, buddy. But it's all good. Look, I just reached the end, and of course I won the trophy. Yeah, and the hacker didn't even need to do the obby, right? Because he knows how to fly. And it seems this isn't the only challenge. There's another challenge to climb up there, to the top of that mountain. So we need to do the obby to go back. And now it's time to climb the rainbow ladder. I hope the hacker doesn't mess with me. Look at this. He's making a huge crazy tower with those red blocks. How does he do that? Oh my god, I think he's going to mess with the subscribers. Look, he's placing several red walls to stop us from passing. Please hacker, let me pass. fast. Buddy, I'm almost getting to the top. Oh no, guys. The hacker is messing with the players. Look there. He keeps pushing the players to knock them off the ladder. My God, I hope he doesn't do that to me. No, get away from me. Don't stay close to me. I'm almost there, guys. Just a few more centimeters. Look at how high we are. It's really high. Oh my God, the hacker is messing everything up. Stop, hacker. He's trying to mess with the other players, and I reached the end. I made it. That's it. Finally, guys, we managed to reach the end, and we weren't even caught by the hacker. Oh, and I just saw the power he was using. If these things here, each one of these powers lets us place a block. You know? Look, I'm making my own ladder and climbing my tower higher in Roblox. But all of this is made for us to forget that we can't leave the game, because if we try to leave, this is what happens. We come back again. But I know a great trick to get out of here without using the task manager. If we press ESC and manage to click the exit button really fast on the computer, of course, the right combination would be ESC plus the L button and enter. 1, 2, 3, and I managed to leave just by clicking the button. Let's go to the next little box where there's a game that isn't a game. Oh my God, why is everything dark here? What happened? We're trapped in this dark room that only has these lights, and there's a super angry guy here saying, I told you there's no game. Why did you come in? I came in because I'm curious. Well, let's go, guys. We need to find out what the objective of this game is. It seems like he doesn't want us to play this. Why did you go through that door? I told you there's no game. Why doesn't this guy want us to play this game? The game seems fun because I can't play it? You're so annoying. Why do you keep disobeying me? Enough! You definitely won't be able to get through this door. Yes, I will. You'll see. Look, man, everything here is dark. You can barely tell what's around here. And look, he's saying something else again. What? How did you manage to get past that? Enough! This will definitely stop you. It won't, because I'm the best at obbies. Look, I already made it to the other side, and he's saying more things, telling me to stop, but I won't stop. Buddy, you'll see. I'm going to make it to the end of this obby. Impossible! You should leave. There is no game. This will make you give up. I won't. Giving up is for the weak. I'm going to complete this obby and I'll reach the end. You'll see. We just can't touch that red part and that's it. Look, he's saying more stuff here. Man, what do you want from me? Say it already. If you ask me to leave, I won't leave. Stop torturing me. Now I'm going to torture you so you give up. I see. While you're saying these things, I'm completing the obby and getting closer and closer to the end. Look, it seems like now he got sad. Guys, his face changed and he's no longer red. Now he's blue. What do you mean? Wait, you managed to get through all those obstacles? I don't know what else to do. You just don't stop. I give up. Well, since you broke me, I think you'd like to know why there is no game. Look, guys, it seems like now we're going to find out the real reason why this game has no game, according to this guy. And here he asked me if I know Survive Jeff the Killer. Well, it looks like he created this game. It seems it was a very popular game for a while back in 2021 and had to be changed back to the default starting place. And it seems that the reason he did all this, nobody knows, but now I know. And according to what he's saying here, he says that Jeff the Killer is here. Wait, what do you mean Jeff the Killer is here? Oh no! Look there, guys. He's trapped here in this cage. I hope it stays that way, because he's evil. Here he explains that Jeff was working fine in 2020, but then an unknown error happened. He thinks it was a hacker who did something to Jeff. Since then, he's been trapped forever inside this cage. And look, he's super scared now. Jeff was acting strange, and in the end I found out that he kind of developed a mind of his own. Wait, is he alive? Yeah, look guys, it looks like he really is alive. He's here holding a knife, and at the same time that we walk, he keeps following us. That's really scary. It's better for us to stay away from this glass, right? Oh no, look there, the giant Jeff the Killer. And this guy is saying, oh no, he's been deactivated for years. What's happening? Run now! Let's go! Let's get out of here! And he's telling us to run to save our lives. Let's go! Let's get out of here! Oh my god! This is goodbye! I'm leaving this dump forever and escaping from Jeff the Killer. I think this is the end. It was nice meeting you. You too, buddy! Goodbye! Now it's time to open the first purple little box, which behind it is the game No Escape. Now things got a bit more complicated. This game also doesn't let you leave if you try. And if you want to leave, you have to pay 40 Robux. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. 40 Robux is a lot. And that's why the game makes you explore the place. As you can see, it's just a neighborhood, all pretty and beautiful, but also dark and red. But this house here has something special. Several fireworks coming out of it. That means this house is probably cursed. Let's go inside and see why this is happening. The fireplace apparently is turned off. Here it looks like we have a picture of the former resident. accident, a little noob. Where could he be right now? Looking at the bedrooms, apparently there's no one living in this house. That's good, because everything here is chaos and on fire. Let's go to the garage then. Look, there's a car here, but if we look a little more closely, there's a little dog being crushed by the car. No, who did this? How did you end up there? Little dog. Unfortunately, there's no way to save you. I think you've been there for a long time. My God, this house is definitely cursed. Maybe it was a ghost that did this. Look carefully over there, guys. There's a bizarre and scary face right up there watching us. And here on the side, there's a sign that says, "Do not walk." What does that mean? Could this whole city be cursed? Everything here is very strange. The atmosphere, all these things, everything empty, with no players here at all. Even look at this market. There's practically nothing here. It looks like everything was stolen, as if some kind of apocalypse had happened. We need to leave this game. Please let me leave. I don't want to stay here anymore. I'm already tired of playing this. There's nothing to do in here, because it's forcing me to pay 40 Robux to leave. And obviously, guys, I'm not going to pay those Robux. Obviously, I'm going to use the task manager to end Roblox. And this is the last little box, where there's a completely bugged game, as if it were totally corrupted. What could this game be hiding? This game forces you to leave it immediately, because everything here is strangely bizarre. Look at this. The texture of these walls and roof. Everything here moves, and it's weird. At the same time, I'm already feeling a headache, because even though I'm standing still, the world is moving. Man, this is the most bizarre thing of all. Look, it seems like this is kind of an empty world that basically doesn't exist. This strange floor looks like lava or at the same time blood. Look, what happens if we jump outside? Yeah, it looks like we fall into the void, because this game is so bizarre. It forces you to leave it. I'm already getting exhausted. My head hurts too much. There's no way to spend more time in this game. Let's go! And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button, and then I'll add you on Roblox.